Well, I think that whatever it is that NNPC has achieved, compared to what, I personally will expect an oil company, a national oil company of that magnitude should achieve, has not, it's really something that's needing to have a harder look and more work to be done. If we have absolute knowledge and transparent knowledge, of course, of what is going on in NNPC, then it will be possible to make some assertions and also to proffer some kind of solutions and advice. There is no reason why Nigeria should not be in the top, oil-producing countries, commercial exchange and investment, attraction of investment, inward investment. What is required is just do the right thing. Put policies that are transparent. We know that oil is such a very difficult thing to insist on transparency, 100%, but at least we can aim up to 85 or 90% of what is done with our oil and gas. And that in itself would be a pointer to how we should go. Now we have policies that came in from the PIA. NNPC today is really expected to be a commercial company. But again, I say this, NNPC is still having the advantage of working with the tools and assets of our sovereign, nationality. So it's also very important that while they are a limited liability company, we should also see transparently what they are doing. The accounting, the process of, pursuing our crude oil production, the process of getting crude oil for domestic consumption, the process of ensuring, that our sales, if we may, is returned, periodically and transparently so that Nigerians will know. It will be much better if we look at NNPC from that perspective. But to your earlier question about what we think should be done to increase productivity, Mr. Sele and Shobumi has already narrated what is there. But I think what I want to insist there is ensuring that there is absolute understanding and implementation of the host policy regime. That will go a long way to ensuring that every community becomes a policeman in their area to guarantee safety of investors, guarantee safety of workers and NNPC, of Shell, of any company that's engaged in our fossil fuel exploration campaigns. Once that relationship between the community and the corporate organizations of the oil and gas, and also the government, is put in absolute unity, we'll see progress. Because when we say we have targeted to bring production up to 2.2 million, and we have done just 1.6, and that 1.6 is flip-flopping, that calls for, it calls for question. We need to know what happened. So do we have a roadmap? Do we have milestones to achieve? And if we do have this milestone to achieve, how are we pursuing that? And I think these are things that Nigerians should all be responsible, because the president, as he is a minister of petroleum, will obviously have little or no time for this sector. And the other two ministers of state, Minister of State for Petroleum and Minister of State for Gas, I believe should do as much as possible to create that environment where every Nigerian is part of the process to protect the infrastructure of our oil and gas reserves, production, distribution, and whatever it is.